Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. So over this last week I've been sorting out my stash, basically trying to clear some of the loft of kits. I think I've managed to get rid of about 40 kits, and then I'm selling some others on eBay as well. Well, today I had to, well, I suppose I didn't have to, but I went to Parabellum, which is a model shop in the Jewellery Quarter of Birmingham, because I wanted to give a friend of mine some figures that I no longer wanted. Mark, who helps run Parabellum, he enjoys his wargaming, and I said I've got some 10mm World War I Germans that he could have, and it's been a while, but I managed to find them whilst I was sorting out the loft, so I took them to him. And of course, being in the model shop, my money couldn't stay in the wallet. So I thought I'd do a very short stash update of the kits that I've bought today. They're all 1/72, because I'm really enjoying building in that scale at the moment. However, as you guys who follow my channel will know, I've just finished 3 builds at 1/35 scale. But I'll get the kits and we'll just have a look at the box arts together. So the first 3 are all from Rodin, and this first one is a Type B omnibus, which was nicknamed Old Bill. These vehicles were used during World War I to transport troops and various other things, and I think they were originally an omnibus that would be in civilian use around various towns, and as I say, they were roped in to be troop transports and whatever on the Western Front. I'll just turn the box round so you can see the paint call-outs for this particular kit. So quite a straightforward paint scheme in the olive green there. We just wanted to bits and pieces picked out. I was tempted to get the, was it 1/32 Airfix Old Bill, but I decided in the end that I would rather have these types of vehicles in the smaller scales so that I can get more on my shelves. So that's the first one. So the next one is this, it's actually got World War II British Armoured Car pattern 1920 Mark 1. Now they use these in the desert as well. Now I'm not sure whether they were used on the Western Front. It does say World War II British Armoured Car there, but perhaps there's some information on the rear of the box that with the paint call out, so let's have a look at that. So it says on there that it's a 1920 pattern and it's a Royal Tank Corps in Derbyshire, 1939. So it was used for anti-invasion patrols, and this one is preserved at Bovington Tank Museum down towards Bournemouth and that kind of the south coast of England. That's the second one. Then the final one from Rodin. So this is a VauxhallD-Type, and I think this was basically used as a staff car. Again, with the colour being in the olive green, I would suggest that this is Western Front. Bit of an unusual car or vehicle to have in the collection, but you know, it was used historically by British forces, so I wanted it in my collection to build at some stage. Again, if we look at the back, I think it's just a straightforward olive green, and interestingly this particular car is also preserved, and it's from 1917. So those are the 3 Rodin kits, and now I've got 2 kits from Hasegawa, I think they are, and these 2 I would have built when I was a kid, so I shall get those for you now. So the first one is a Humber Armoured Car Mark II, As you can see, this one looks like it's finished in desert colours with a bit of brown camo on there as well. I think this one was like a scouting vehicle. I think they could have been used as a command vehicle as well. It's got just a machine gun on the front there. I could have bought another Humber today in 1/48 scale, which had a 37mm gun on it, but I decided that I could save some pennies by having the 1/72 one. There's no information on the rear of the box for these two kits, but again, it's just adding to my my collection. And finally, we have the Daimler Armoured Car Mark II, and as you can see, I mentioned the I saw a kit with the Humber with the like 37mm anti-tank gun on there, and this Daimler's got the similar gun on the turret on this. Again, I assumed that they would have been used for recon and things like that. But really pleased about having the two Hasegawa kits in my collection, particularly, as I say, I'm pretty sure I did build them when I was a kid. It'll be interesting to see the date when these were first produced, to see if my memory does serve me correct, or whether I find out that they were only released 10 years ago or something. But anyway guys, that's basically it. As I say, just a quick stash update. I should have known better to have gone to Parabellum and with thinking that I wouldn't buy any kits, and of course I did. I will never learn, but it's all good at the end of the day. These things will be built, especially as I have a bit of a keenness to build more British projects. Thanks for watching. I hope your weekends are going well, and I'll catch up with you soon.